afternoon, Night Nation. It is Friday,
Yes.
February the 11th, and you are inside the Lair with Kirby and Blair. He's Kirby. I would be Blair.
You are.
Kirby, man, it's been a little while since we've had a show, but we are ready to roll. We got a lot to talk about, and let's start on the mat.
Yes.
Some wrestling.
We've got a big show
Yeah.
this week, and it starts with the wrestlers. They're finishing up their last regular season week of the year.
yeah.
Next Thursday, they have the first round of the sections. But anyways, they've been traveling all over the place recently.
Yeah, they have.
And I know they went up to Cannon Falls on Saturday, and they took on AA Waseca and beat them 48-31. Then
Yep.
they wrestled a tough Northfield team.
Yep, some familiar faces on that
Yes,
team. Yep.
55-9, they lost. And then they came back and beat a nail-biter versus Cannon Falls, 39-38, Blair.
You don't see a one-point win in wrestling very often,
No.
so it's nice to come out on the good side of that one.
Right, and then on Tuesday night, they went to St. Charles, and they barely had to break a sweat as they took on 3 different teams and won handily. Listen to this, Blair.
I'm
They
listening.
beat La Crescent Hoka 78-3. Woo! Then they beat St. Charles 58-18. Woo! And then they beat Rochester John Marshall 78-0.
That's a big donut. 78-0.
78-0. Unbelievable.
Awesome.
Then they went to Medford last night, and they took on a quality Medford team.
Yeah, they did.
And they beat Medford 36-28, and now they are sitting with a 21-7 record as they go to Caledonia tonight.
Going to be a tough one down in Caledonia, but getting ready for the section tournament. This team seems to be peaking at the right time, and I like to see it.
Yeah, down in Caledonia tonight, it's a big one. They're both sitting on that 4 and 5
Yep.
seed.
It's
Whoever
huge.
wins the match tonight versus Caledonia, Dover Iota will also be there.
Okay.
But that match between KW and Caledonia, whoever wins gets that home playoff.
And that's really
match.
important, too. Really
Yes.
important. So
good luck to them. Hey, if you don't want to make that bus ride again next week, you better win tonight.
you best win tonight.
Right.
We know all about that bus ride.
Caledonia
knows
knows
how to ruin our party.
Anyways, let's move on to girls.
All right,
basketball.
girls hoops. The girls hosted Maple River last Friday night and lost by 7, 52-45.
Yes.
Close game throughout. Just couldn't find enough offense to get it done.
Yeah,
and
Maple River's
they're
good.
a good team. They're 14-6. Yeah.
And we just, like you said, we got to find a way to get into the 50s
Yep.
and win those close battles with those good teams.
Yeah, and then Tuesday night came
Yep.
a big matchup against an undefeated Hayfield team. And you know what? Watching this game at home, I thought the Knights played a great game. They came out on the wrong side, but I think they played a really good game.
This is 2 times that the Knights have battled Hayfield and gave them everything they wanted.
Yep.
They matched their physicality. They were even up at halftime after exploding for like 17 straight points
Right.
that half. And it was they average the most points in the section, Hayfield does. We've held them below that each time.
And I think they're gaining a lot of respect within the section, and I think that the section could go either way. I think if they can win out or maybe only lose one more game to finish the regular season, they might find themselves in the top 4 of the sectional seeding, which would go a long ways to getting where you want to be.
Yeah, and Tessa Erlinson was recognized by the Post-Bulletin as, I believe it's one of their top 5 of the week, and she was honored by that 25-point performance versus Blooming Prairie last week, and she's been named our KW Girls Basketball Athlete of the Week.
I'm here with Tessa Erlinson this week, Girls Basketball Player of the Week. Tessa, you had 25 points against Blooming Prairie. Can you let us know were you able to get that done?
I mean, I was able to get it done by all my teammates' support. They passed me the ball a lot. They knew I was on. They knew I was able to shoot that game. And, I mean, I don't know. They helped me out a lot. So, I don't know. Teammates come in handy, so.
And y'all had held Hayfield Vikings to their lowest scoring this year. Can you let us know how y'all able to slow down their high-power offense?
Our defense is doing really good this year. We have good control over it, and then we push the ball very fast to get our points down too as well. So I feel like once our defense is good, I mean, pretty unstoppable. So, yeah.
Good luck for the rest of the year.
Thank you.
All right, Kirby, Hayfield came to town. The boys came, early game of a doubleheader.
Yes.
Number 1 ranked, defending state champion. The Knights had only lost by 4 to them about a month ago.
Yeah.
And things just didn't turn out the Knights' way that night.
No, Hayfield came in with a 17-game winning streak and took it to the Knights. And 80-51 was the final. And let's just put it this way. The Knights didn't play their best.
No, they didn't. And Hayfield played really good.
Yep.
But a really good sign was last night, Thursday night, the Knights hosted a St. Peter team, a Class 3A team,
Yes, they did.
and got a really nice victory.
Anytime you can beat a 3A team, that is a pretty quality
Yep.
win. And the Knights had 4 players in double figures.
Awesome.
Preston Liniger with 15 points off the bench with 5 threes. Paul Korch, he was, I think he was in like the 13-point range. And then Trevor and Layden as well. I don't know if I had it on the screen the right way there, but those 4 guys were in double digits. Colton Steberg chipped in 9 points. And because Preston hit 5 threes last night, he's been named the boys basketball player of the week.
All right.
Hey, I'm Angelo here with your KW Boys Basketball Player of the Week, Preston Liniger. On fire last night, shooting 5 for 5 at the 3-point. Preston, let us know how was you able to get that done?
Basically just keeping my feet set, being ready. Teammates were able to get me open a lot, so thanks to them, and ready for the moment.
And coming into last night's game, St. Peter has a candidate for Minnesota Mr. Basketball Player, and stopping him to 5 points last night, that was pretty big. Let us know what was y'all game plan coming into last night's game.
A lot of help side on the weak side, so then he couldn't get easy one-on-one post-ups and do whatever he wanted. So
There was a nice game last night, Preston Liniger. I'd like to see it happen again tonight.
thank you.
Congratulations to Preston. Keep up the good work. Now, tonight, no rest for the weary.
Nope.
We're going to host Medford tonight, and I believe it's senior night tonight.
It is.
So we're going to honor our seniors.
It'll
It's
be
going
an
to be an emotional night.
Yeah,
Yep.
those 8 seniors have been with us since 5th grade, and we're going to play their final regular season home game. It does feel like it does seem like the girls and boys will both get home playoff games in that first round. Blake.
Yeah, I think the Knights could be anywhere in the top 5, maybe probably 3 or 4, but you never know. And they're going to go to Schaefer Academy on Monday night.
Monday night.
All right.
All right, we're going to give it to our sponsors now. It's Ricky Pergatoni, the professional cheese eater, Blair. He's
Holy
back.
cow! The cheese man!
So
Let's go!
let's hear what he's got to say.
Howdy, y'all. Do you have too much cheese? Do y'all need someone to take that off your hands? Well, call me, Ricky Pergatoni, professional cheese eater. Let me tell y'all, I've been professionally eating cheese for years. It all started back when I was a humble cowboy in the fields of Texas. One day, I was visited by a being made of pure cheese.
Cheese salutations. 'Tis I, Jesus. I have come from the heavens to give you an offer, Ricky. You may join me in cheese heaven and become one of the cheese deities. However, you must consume all the cheese on this mortal plane. Goodbye. I am Jesus.
Now I wander the lands in search of cheese to consume, so one day I may join Jesus in cheese heaven. Now listen to this cheesy sales pitch. I will come into your home with your legal permission and eat all of your cheese for free. That's right, you don't gotta pay me a nickel. And if you don't cooperate, I will break into your home and steal all your cheese while you are asleep. I will ascend with Jesus, and there's nothing you can do about it. Now, call me at 1-800-CHEESE to have your cheese gone today.
Hey, I'm AJ, and I'm here with Mr. V, and we're going to be finishing the show.
Yeah, the speech team traveled to New Prague last night, and according to our own Addison Donkers, the team did good. So I asked her what that meant, and she said that Adelie Geisinger finished in first place, Jordan Blowers got second, Izzy Kamelik got fifth, Addison finished in fourth, June Sundin got second, and the speech team has another meet tomorrow on the road. Take the next one.
Don't forget about going to the First Lutheran Church in Kenyon tomorrow for the KW's Choir Waffle Feed, 8 to 11 a.m.
Yeah, should be a good time. I like waffles, do you?
Yes, sir.
Hey, seniors, the scholarship packets are ready to pick up in the office with Shannon. They are due Friday, March 25th if you are interested in those scholarships.
Next week is snow day. Next week is snow week. There will be dress-up days Monday to Friday. On Monday, Valentine's Day, so you can dress up in pink, red, and white.
You look good in pink.
No, sir. Tuesday, pajama day. Wednesday, dress up like your favorite celebrity.
Are you dressing like me?
You're not a celebrity. Thursday, clothing class day. Clothes that don't match. Friday, generations of life. All the freshmen dressed like babies. The sophomores dressed like little kids. The juniors dressed like parents. And the seniors dressed like grandparents.
And staff, you dress like the teenagers. Yes, that'll be pretty fun. Hey, but it's back next week, Friday. KW's Got Talent. Sign up in the high school office if you are interested in joining the talent show. It's Friday, February 18th, and cash prizes are going to the top 3 acts, AJ. And a special cash prize will go to the crowd favorite. You about to sign up?
I love cash.
And you love cash. Oh, man.
Okay, Family Feud is back too. Sign up in the high school office to participate on Thursday, February 17th.
You're going to form your own group, give yourselves a name, and a list of all the members. This is open to all 9th through 12th graders and staff. Gift baskets are going to go to the top scoring families. What do you think of that?
Maybe see me there.
Maybe see you there. All right.
Hey, on this week's show, we have a very special senior decision, this time by our very own Gavin Summer. Take it away, Gavin.
Hi, I'm Gavin Summer, senior at Kenyon Winnemingo High School. I've made my post-secondary commitment to RCTC in Rochester. I will be majoring in sports management and playing for their baseball team.
Hey, I'm Kirby Vandewalker, head coach of the Knights baseball team. Gavin, congrats for making your commitment to play baseball at the next level. Gavin, you've made us very proud with how much work you've put in to get to this point. What's something that you've taken away from baseball? What's something that you like about the game that you want to keep playing it?
Well, in my personal opinion, it's the hardest sport out there, and it takes a lot of skill to be good at it, and it's mentally tough. Like, you do whatever you can, like you do everything perfect, and things don't necessarily go your way. Like, you put a good swing on a ball, it goes right to the defense. Nothing you can do about it.
I think that's something that you've really gotten better at, is being mentally tough and just knowing that there's not much in your control, not just in baseball, but in life, but how you respond to those moments that don't go your way. Now, you've put in a lot of time outside of the season. What have you done to get ready to play at the college level?
Well, I've had a good varsity head coach with Kirby here.
Oh, thank you.
And put in a lot of time at the Rochester batting cages over like my high school and middle school. And I don't know, they've helped out a lot with pitching coaches there, hitting coaches, everything. It's been good.
Yeah, I know you and your parents and your brothers have gone to that cage as long as it's been open, and you're really starting to see benefits of that. You've been playing baseball outside of the season. Of course, you play for our spring team, and then you play for our Legion team. Last year, you started playing for the Jacks.
Yep.
You also play fall ball for the Pines. So you've really put in a lot of time outside of the regular season. And I think that's why you've been seeing a lot of good results.
Yeah, pretty much playing it year round as much as I can.
And kind of taking a break with your arm during the basketball season. There's young kids that come to our games, they've watched you play, and at some point they're going to be in your shoes. And if one of those kids wants to make it to the college level, what do they got to do you think?
Well, you gotta put in the work, and first of all, be mentally tough. Like, things won't go your way, but you just have to keep going.
Yeah, being a grinder. Grind out every at-bat, get first pitch strikes, quality at-bats, those types of things. Well, Gavin, congrats on making your decision. Best of luck, but before that, we've got a spring season to take care of. So, all right, thanks.
Hey, it's the Super Bowl on Sunday. Who do you think's going to win, the Rams or the Bengals?
I got to go with the Rams.
All right. There are 4 teams, I believe, that have never won a Super Bowl. Can you name a couple?
Lions.
Lions, yep.
Bengals.
The Bengals.
Vikings.
The Vikings. And the Cleveland Browns. Now, it doesn't matter if you are cheering for any of the teams in this year's Super Bowl. The Super Bowl Sunday is always great for snacking. And Faith, our very own Faith Mealing, has put together some inexpensive and pretty easy to make snacks. So let's take it away, Faith.
Hey everybody, my name's Faith Mealing, and since the Super Bowl is coming up on Sunday, the 13th, we're going to be making some snacks. So we're going to be making some deviled eggs. That's all the stuff we need. Some pickled roll-ups right here, or like my family likes to call it, some Minnesota sushi, and then some cheese dip right here. First, we're going to start off with some deviled eggs. So I have my pot here full of water and eggs. add some salt, waiting for it to get to a boil, and then once it's to a boil, let the egg sit in there for 10 minutes. So I switched out the hot water for cold water and just let them sit in there for around 5 minutes. Okay, I got the middles all taken out. Now we just mush them up a little bit. Now we're gonna add the mustard. Just add how much you think is good to you, your liking. Okay, now we added some Miracle Whip in. I'm gonna mix it, and then after I'm done mixing, we're gonna put them back into the egg. I almost forgot to add some sugar in. You don't need very much, but just a little bit. Alright, so I'm just taking my spoon, filling it up with some dressing. I don't know. Some of this stuff. And use my other spoon to put it in the egg. Yeah. Next, we're gonna be making some pickle roll-ups. Got my cream cheese here, my ham, you can use whatever you want. Whatever kind of ham you want. And then my baby pickles. So, just grab however much cream cheese you like. Cream cheese. Don't worry, I washed my hands. Slap that on there. Get a good amount. Still kind of cold. Try to get whipped cream cheese if you can. Stores it happen. And then you grab a pickle, put it in there, and then wrap it up. And there you go. Next, we're gonna be making some cheese dip. I got my Velveeta. I'm gonna cut in half and cut into cubes, and then my Rotel, which is just diced tomatoes and green chilies. So I got my cheese here, melting. I have it at high, but whatever works for you. You can put it in a crock pot, but if you're in a hurry, you can just put it in a pan like this. But I'm gonna let this melt, and then we're gonna add in the Rotel. Before you add the Rotel in, just drain it so it's not watery. Now that my cheese is mostly melted, we're gonna add in the Rotel. Got it all mixed in, let it sit for another minute or two to warm up, and it is all done. You can get whatever chips you like, you just have these, and you just eat it. Alright, thanks for watching me cook. Those are some easy, affordable snacks for the Super Bowl coming up. Bye.
Alex and Jet sat down with Mrs. Larson to talk about some of the band and choir service projects. Take it away, Alex and Jet.
Hello, I'm Alex Lee here with our Can You Wanna Mingle band director, Mrs. Larson. So what is your thoughts on these service projects that you have the kids doing?
Well, last spring we were thinking about some cool ideas that we could implement with our whole music department. And we thought that it would be like when we have a large number of people, you have the ability to make change. And we thought, well, why don't we really gather us all together, get some ideas cooking, and then make some positive changes in the community. So the first thing I thought was our district number, 2172. 2 plus 1 plus 7 plus 2 equals 12. So we're like, 12? That's kind of a symbolic number. Choir does 6 service projects. The band does 6 service projects. Student-led, student-chosen. And to kind of go further on that, we this spring, I know that TikTok was a big force in bringing some negative attention to young people and you know, kind of doing silly things around the school. And we really wanted to show our community and our school that young people are doing amazing things, and it starts right here in our music wing with all of you guys. So
Great, thank you. So how does this benefit our community?
Well, the students that were elected to run these projects are either band officers, section leaders in both the band and choir, and they get to choose a project. So some of the projects might be, like I know one of them is to build a fire pit. So that's a community building type of project where students can maybe gather around the fire pit back in this area of the school and have a class back there. Or another thing would be to We have students that are redoing, like doing a makeover of the teacher's lounge, and everyone knows it's been a tough time for teachers. It's a wonderful thing to benefit the teachers. Other students are doing cleaning up the VFW and kind of cleaning up gravestones, so things that benefit beyond our little school community.
And how do you have the whole class involved in this?
Students got to choose which activity they wanted to participate in. So our student leaders basically kind of gave a pitch to the group, and then they got to choose which one. Many of the kids chose twice. I think you did too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's kind of the nature of our amazing students, is like you guys just go above and beyond all the time.
Thank you very much. This is a great deal here. Thank you.
Looking forward to it.
Hey, I'm Jet Smith here with Aaron Kylos, one of the students who are leading in these service projects. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you are doing?
Yeah, so for my service project, myself and a group of students who signed up for my project will be decorating cookies and handing them out to teachers as a way to say thank you for all their hard work for the past couple of years, and just all the time, because being a teacher is really hard.
All right. Thank you.
Hi, Alex Lee here. I am with 4 seniors at KW. They are all chosen for service projects. So, Leah, what is your service project?
I put together a room with lots of essentials that kids in the school can go and take whenever they feel they need to.
So, where can people drop off stuff to be put into this room?
In the office with Shannon Johnson.
All right, thank you, Leah. Trevor Seberg. Trevor, what did you pick for your project?
I am making a fire pit.
Where are you doing this fire pit?
Behind the band room.
So Trevor, why are you doing this fire pit?
We made it so people in the community can go sit by it whenever they want to.
When are you building this fire pit?
Sometime in May.
Thank you. I'm here with Corey Bourne also. Corey, what is your service project?
It is to make motivational posters to put around the school.
Oh, what are going to be on these posters?
Inspirational quotes.
How will these posters benefit our school?
They'll just encourage people and make them feel good about themselves and overall a better environment.
Thank you very much, Corey. John Smith here with us. John, what is your service project?
We're going to clean up the VFW kitchen.
Oh, do you use this VFW kitchen a lot, or how does it help the community?
So the VFW, they do most of the sponsorship opportunities for the band and choir, so it'd be nice to have a clean kitchen to work in.
Yeah, that is a good idea. Thank you, John.
Hey, I'm Jet Smith here with Rachel Nesseth, another one of these students participating in these service projects. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you will be doing?
Yep, so my group is cleaning the gravestones at the Kenyon Graveyard, and we'll just be beginning that once it's warmer out, and yeah.
All right, thank you.
All right, pretty cool project that those students are working on. Elliot, Addison, and Max set out to the halls for this week's hallway challenge. It's basic 5th grade trivia. AJ, you think you know 5th grade trivia?
Well, I mean, I am in the 11th grade. I should.
Take it away.
All right. There are 10 ostriches in a field. 4 of them fly away. How many are left?
All 10 ostriches can't fly.
Correct. If you build a fort, drive a ford, and fill out a form, what do you eat soup with?
A spoon.
Correct. What has a lot of holes but can still hold water?
A worm. Well,
A sponge. Who wrote Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn?
Joe Biden.
Incorrect. What is the plural of moose?
Moose.
Correct. How many face cards are there in a deck?
12.
Correct. What has a lot of holes but can still hold water?
A lake? I don't know.
A sponge. Good guess. Animals without backbones are called what?
rats.
Invertebrates. In which country can you find the pyramids?
Egypt.
Correct. Who wrote Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn?
I don't know.
If you build a fort, drive a ford, and fill out a form, then what do you eat soup with?
Spoon.
Correct. Animals without backbones are called what?
Amphibians.
Invertebrates. Animals without backbones are what?
Bread.
No. In which country can you find the pyramids?
Egypt.
Correct. Right. How many face cards are on a deck? In a deck.
Oh, face cards? Let's see, there's Joker. Can I count Joker? Or just Jack, King, Queen? Let's see, what? 12 or 14? Joker.
12 is correct. What is the name of the book about a friendship between a spider and a pig?
Charlotte's Web.
Correct. 10 ostriches are in a field, 4 of them fly away. How many are left?
Ostriches don't fly.
Correct. Who wrote Tom Sawyer?
Your mom.
What is the plural of moose?
Mom.
Your mom.
All right, thanks to Addison, Elliot, and Max for the hallway challenge. And now Preston is back with another Minnesota sports recap. Take it away, Preston.
What's up, everybody? We're back here again with the Minnesota Sports Update. I'm Preston.
I'm Kirby.
And let's get it started off with the Minnesota Timberwolves, who played back-to-back games against the Sacramento Kings, who just made a big trade for Sabonis at the end of the trade deadline. By the way, Timberwolves made no changes to the roster.
Nothing.
But first game, we won 134-114 with Cat dropping 25 and D'Lo with 21, all three-pointers with 7 three-pointers in that game. Ended up losing the second game 119-132 despite D'Lo dropping 29, Ant with 26, and Cat with 21. And an interesting fact that I found out watching the game on the first Sacramento game was the Wolves have not won back-to-back games like the day after since 2011.
Haven't won a back-to-back. They haven't swept the back-to-backs?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Not since 2011. They have when there's a break in between, but not back-to-back.
Here's the thing. This is typical Timberwolves fashion. They get a couple games over 500, they play a team they should beat, and they flop and they lose, Preston.
Yeah, but tough opponent tonight at 7 o'clock. They're ready to redeem themselves with the high-powered Chicago Bulls, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Vukovic, Lonzo Ball.
The return of Zach LaVine.
Yep, it should be a fun one. And now we're 29-26 on the season, 3 games above 500.
All right.
And then the Minnesota Wild, they've played 1 game since the last update, and they ended up losing 2-0.
Yeah, pretty disappointing game there for the Wild as they were the favorites in that. Just didn't work out for them.
Yeah, but tomorrow night they'll try and redeem themselves as well as they play the Hurricanes at 7 o'clock. And they are 28-11-3 on the season now.
All right.
Now to the Minnesota Gophers. They also only played 1 game, playing the Nebraska Huskers. They ended up coming out short, losing 78-65, with Jamison Battle having 21 points and Peyton Willis with 13. And they'll play Penn State tomorrow night at 7:30.
You can't lose that game to Nebraska. Nebraska was 0-12 in the Big Ten, 6-17 on the year, and we go in and we give them their first Big Ten win of the year. That's just a brutal loss for the Gophers.
Yeah, it kind of blew us out too, so it doesn't look good in our fashion. But now we're 11-10 on the season. But that's it for the Minnesota Sports Update. We'll see you again. I'm Preston.
I'm Kirby.
See ya.
Hey, that's going to wrap up our show this week. We hope you enjoyed another episode of Inside the Lair. For AJ, I'm Kirby. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Knights.